Okay, let's start today's lesson. So today gonna finish this unit. So today's first character is 此. So 此 is means this, here, so, such. Okay, this kind of thing. And yeah, so yeah, so this is basically it's a pronoun, just to refer to this, here, this kind of things. Okay, let's take a look at the character itself. So this one, you can see that the oracle bone character is on the right hand side is a person, and on the left hand side is a foot. Okay, is a foot. So put together, this means that it's referring to the place I'm sitting, to the place I'm standing. So here, which means here. Okay, so from that, and then they also this also refer to this. Okay, so this is 此. Next one, 这. Now 这 means the same thing. Now 词 usually used in the classic Chinese. 这 is mostly used in modern Chinese. Okay, grammatically they function the same. Okay, and so this is the opposite of like that, there. Okay, so this is 这. Now let's take a look at the character itself. So this one goes with the walking radical. Okay, and then on the top is 文, is the 文 character of 文. Now 文 means literature, literacy, means civilized, means educated. Okay, and so this is means that you are welcoming somebody that is walking over. Okay, so this is and they use that to referring to this and here. Okay, so this is 这. Next one, 奏. 奏means has several meanings. 凑. 凑. Now 凑 first meaning is gather together, or move close to, like a 凑近, or press near. Okay, 凑, gather together. But for example, 凑齐, 凑对, 凑齐. That means you gather people together. Okay, 凑, and also 凑数 means that collecting the pieces together, assemble, make all the parts complete. Okay, called a 凑. 凑. For example, if you want to buy something and then you don't have enough money, and then you can 把钱凑齐, that means you try to collect the money from multiple sources to complete that grand sum. Okay, that's called 凑. And yeah, that's and also the last meaning is happen by chance. That means 凑巧. Okay, 凑巧. Now 凑巧, that means that you happen, that 巧 means that random happening. Okay, 凑巧, that means that it's unexpected things and events just happen together that make something happen. Okay, it's called 凑巧. So next one, 妥. 妥 means ready, means appropriate, means proper, means sound and satisfactory, means good, means well arranged, well prepared, well ready. Okay, that's called a 妥. For example, like 办妥, that means you complete a task properly. Okay, 妥当, that means the thing is proper, okay? Proper, appropriate. Okay, this is called a 妥. Now let's take a look at the character itself. So this one, if you look at the character, the oracle bone character, you can see that this is like a kneeling down woman, a kneeling down girl, and then there's a hand on a big hand over her head. Okay, overhead. And so this is means that this girl has been subdued, has been controlled, has been like taken care of in a way, right? And so everything's good, proper, and ready, complete. Now, of course, this is in ancient days. If you think about it, like in modern sense, that's probably feels like this is inhumane or something. But in ancient times, that's what they do. Okay, when they capture, animal people, that's what they do. Okay, so this is for 妥. So basically, it means that something or some task that has been put in a state that is appropriate or fit for your purpose. Okay, so that's the basic meaning. And now this meaning, later on they invented another character called the 随. 随, it's writing over here. So they added a silk radical on the left to carry that meaning I just said. Now, the modern character, this is 妥, okay? Basically, it's only, referring to appropriate, fitting, proper, that kind of meaning, okay? And it's no longer has, subduing some other group of people, that kind of meaning. It's no longer, it's with this character, okay? So this is a 妥. Next one, 该. 该 means complete, means full, okay? Means included everything, okay? Included everything, and so complete, inclusive, and well prepared for, okay? And so this is 该. 该. Now it's the most common words with this character is 言简意赅, 言简意赅, which means that it's a very concise saying with very little words, but however, it's very inclusive and complete. It said everything you meant to say. Okay, so this is called 言简意赅. Okay, and 以偏概全, 以偏概全, that means the opposite. Actually, you have some partial facts, and you do try to draw a conclusion on the bigger whole. Okay, so that obviously it's problematic, right? So that's called that kind of thing called 以偏概全. Okay, so this is a guy. Let's take a look at the character. So this one goes with the 被 radical, which means has something to do with money. Okay, and then on the right hand side is 害. Okay, now 害is the 12 earthly branches that the ancient China use to do lots of counting. Okay, lots of counting, like counting the years, counting the month, days, times, and counting basically any sort of category things. Okay, they use counting that kind of system. Now this 害 is the last one in the 12 branches. Okay, and so this way they mean actually that means complete, because I'm counting towards the very end. Okay, in that way to to express meaning of completeness. Okay, and and so and so so this one like meaning is complete, full, fully ready. Okay, that kind of meaning. Okay, this is gai. Next one, gu. Now gu means estimate, assess, appraise. Okay, presume, guess, that kind of meaning. Okay, and so it's not a precise calculation, rather it's a rough estimate. Okay, that's what it means, right? So let's take a look at the character. So the character has a person on the left and a gu on the right. Now gu has the meaning of past, right? Of past, and so this means that this is trying to evaluate the current situation using past experience and past data. Okay, and so that's what this means. That's why they use this gu to express that meaning. Okay, next one, 句. Now 句 means all, means everything, or means all the same, or means complete altogether. Yeah, that meaning. So 句 means that means everything. I'm talking about everything. Okay, talked in its entirety. Okay, for example, like 句为一体, that means everything become one. Okay, so basically this is talk about referring to the completeness of a group of any sort of things. Okay, as a one as the whole collection. Okay, so if you look at the character, left hand side is the person radical, on the right hand is 句. Now this 句 has of course representing sound, but also means collection, gather together. So this is to talk about people getting together, everything. So everything together. Okay, it's called a 句. Okay, so this is 句. Next one, 记. Now 记 also means already as well. Since so this means complete, means that a task or event has drawn conclusion. Okay, has drawn conclusion. That's what it means. Okay, so this 记, yeah, means already. Okay, so if you take a look at the character, so now if you look at the character, it's interesting that if you look at the Oracle Bones character, you can see that it's a person kneeling down. Okay, and then there's a container on the left. This is probably it's the container for containing food, and the person's head is turned sideways. Okay, turned sideways, and so it's not turning towards the table, but rather turn away from the food. Okay, and you can see that the belly is also pretty full. So this means that means the person have eaten and full, and he's turned his head away from the food. Okay, so which means he has complete his eating. Okay, and so they use that to express the meaning of complete. Okay, have done the thing. All right, so this is 记. Next one, 惊. Now 惊 means first means fearful or cautious. Okay, and cautious and wary. Okay, so it's like a very nervous and cautious and fearful, that kind of feeling. Okay, it's called 惊. Another meaning is means yeah, that's the basic meaning. I think that's the really also has kind of strong like that kind of meaning, very strong move. So basically this is like you can think of like it's people in a situation where it's pretty stressful. Stakes pretty high, so people becomes very nervous and and fearful sometimes, and very cautious. Okay, that's the kind of state that this character is trying to convey here. Now, if you look at the character itself, you can see that you can see like these two people, right, and carry like heavy stuff on their head, over their head. Okay, when of course that kind of situation, you gotta be careful that otherwise it might get hurt, or whatever the stuff you're carrying, but maybe fall down and break. Okay, so you gotta be very very cautious and nervous about it. Okay, and those common words with this character is 兢兢业业 is this one, 兢兢业业. Now 兢兢 that means they're very cautious, very nervous, very careful. Okay, now 业业 that means 业业 means industrious, that's working really hard. Okay, and so this is a common idiom that with this character. Okay, next one, 误 误 means see. Okay, see, have a interview with somebody. Okay, or meet with somebody. 会晤 so a common words is 会晤. 会晤 means meet with somebody. Okay, so this is very often used in news announcement, like the head of a state, right? Head of two states meet together, and they will use this word. It's called 会晤. 会晤, 面晤, 晤面, that means personal interview. Okay, so 晤 means see each other in person, have meeting in person, and have interview in person. That's what this means. Okay, now let's take a look at that. So it goes with the sound radical on the left, and wrong on the right is 吾. Now 吾 has the meaning of me, myself. Okay, and so this means that it means this 吾 means that I'm understanding the situation completely. Okay, and so it's trying to say in order to have a complete, correct observation or perception of what's going on, and all those things has to coming from myself. Okay, and nobody can do it for me. Okay, so they're trying to convey that kind of meaning. So that's why they have this 吾, which is myself in it. Okay, and of course that in order to have that kind of understanding and perspective, you have to talk to people, have to meet people. So that's how this character is built. Okay, next one. 谨 谨 means sincere. Okay, means sincere, means careful, means cautious, also means prudent and attentive. So it's very cautious and considerate. Okay, you can think things through, and with respect. Okay, that's the meaning this character is trying to convey here. Okay, now if we look at the character itself, they go with the talking radical and the 谨 on the right. Okay, now 谨 means a type of clay, a yellow clay in China. Okay, in the northern part of China, which this kind of clay is very, very dense. Okay, very dense, and so they use that to referring to the person that the thinking, the consideration is very, very meticulous and careful, and thought about everything. Nothing has left. Okay, and so that's the meaning. 谨. Next one, 慎. Shen means careful, cautious, okay, act with care. Now, of course, Jing and Shen almost, mean the same thing. So, Jing, Shen, and together they form a word, okay, and basically means cautious and careful, okay, with care, act with care. Okay, so Shen, if you look at it, it's you know, so on the top is on the top is a grass, on the bottom is sun, and in the middle is fire. Okay, in the middle is fire. So that's the character. Okay, so this actually means that under the sun, okay, if it's very dry and the sun is like beating down, and the grass can easily get burned, start fire. Okay, so then you have to be very careful about it. Okay, so that's the original character, how it's built. Okay, so later on they added the hot radical. Okay, they added hot radical on the left. Okay, so this is Shen. Jing Shen is a common character right here. Jing Shen. Okay, like careful, prudent, discreet, cautious. Okay. All right. So next one. 慈. Okay, 慈 is means thatched roof. Is 慈. Okay, thatched roof. It's things like that. Things like that. 慈毛慈雨慈竹. So 慈 referring to thatched roof just means that kind of material. This kind of grass, or this, this has very long, tough strands, and then can be used to build a roof like that. Okay, it's called a 慈. Okay, and yeah, 慈. Okay, and so punctual vine. Okay, it's type of plant that they actually use, jili, use it to build stuff. Okay, so this is 词. Next one, 遂. 遂 means escape, go. Okay, escape and go. That's the original meaning. Okay, original meaning, 遂. So it goes with the walking radical, right? 臭, walking radical, and then on the top is basically is a wide swine. Okay, and so this is running and walking. So the original character meaning is basically means walking. Okay, means walking, means walking through. And so later on they use this character to mean like progressing and complete something successfully. Okay, satisfactorily. Okay, that's the meaning. All right. So 遂, 顺遂, so it's one of the 未遂, 未遂 is didn't get complete. Okay, 遂心, that means things getting done according to their will. Okay, like a 顺遂, 顺遂, that means everything's smooth, everything's no problem, and everything got it done. All right. So this is 遂. Now this one has a second pronunciation called 随. Now 随, that means means the other thing, the other character 随, which means follow. So this is actually a medical term called hemiplegia. So basically 半身不遂, basically your the parallel, it's called parallel, So basically, that you have a body, it's you you're not be able to move. Okay, basically your body is not following the command of your brain. Okay, and so that's kind of thing. Okay, 半身不遂 that's called you have to pronounce as a 半身不遂. Okay, so this is actually a medical term. All right, so this is 遂 and 遂. Now, 疾 ji means punctual vine. Okay, so it's type of a vine that has a thorn on them. Okay, and that thing actually can the fruit of these plants can is actually a Chinese medicine. Okay, is a Chinese medicine. So the plant looks like that. That's the fruit of this thing. Okay, so it looks like a caltrop. Okay, caltrop. Right, and then this is the caltrop that this is actually military stuff. It's called a caltrop. This looks like made out of bronze. Okay, and yeah, this is caltrop, and so this is called a 铁蒺藜. Okay, 吉利咕嘟. Okay, 就是 they spread over the ground to stop cavalry, stop the and foot soldiers, things like that. Okay, so this is 吉, and the next one should be 梨, 吉梨, 梨, 吉梨 is that capture vine, puncture vine. Okay, and yeah, and so this 吉梨, 铁蒺藜. Okay, you see, so this is the 吉梨, and these two characters they use together. Okay, they rarely they use separately. Okay, it's 吉梨. So that's it for today. Okay, so 此这凑妥盖孤具记今吾谨慎辞岁吉离. Okay, and this thing is makes very little sense, the sentence. Okay, the whole you don't have to really try to understand this. Okay, it actually makes a little sense. Okay, so so I'm not gonna bother to explain those, but just to remember to learn those characters. Okay, and that's it for today. Thank you very much. Bye bye.